Good day everyone. This video is all about a review on technology for teaching and learning. I will read the sentences and the choices and I will give you 10 seconds to answer it. After 10 seconds, I will reveal the best answer and give rationalization or explanation. Am I clear? Let's start. Question number 1. Representing and simulating meaningful real-world problems, situations, and context. Letter A. Technology as context. Letter B. All of the above. Letter C. Technology as a social media. And letter D. Technology as an intellectual partner. And the correct answer is letter A. Technology as context. Technology as context supports learning by doing for defining a safe, controllable problem space for student thinking. Question number 2. The learner participants are assisted to remember, understand, apply, synthesize, and evaluate. Letter A. Critical thinking. Letter B. Cooperative learning. Letter C. Communication skills. And letter D. Multisensory skills. And the correct answer is letter A. It's critical thinking. Critical thinking is the intellectually disciplined process of actively and skillfully conceptualizing, applying, analyzing, synthesizing, and or evaluating information gathered from or generated by observation, experience, reflection, reasoning, or communication as a guide to belief and action. Question number 3. Students enjoy playing games, solving problems, and working with computer lessons and exercises. Letter A. Communication skills. Letter B. Critical thinking. Letter C. Active learning. And letter D. Multisensory delivery. And the correct answer is letter C. It's active learning. Active learning is an approach to instruction that involves actively engaging students with the course material through discussions, problem solving, case studies, role plays, and other methods. Question number 4. Other terms that are associated with educational technology except letter A. Technology integration in education books, educational media. Letter B. Instructional technology. Letter C. Technology in education. Or letter D. Technology is education. And the correct answer is letter D. Technology is education. So this is the option that doesn't belong to the term technology. So technology is education because technology is not education. It is a tool in education that makes learning fun and interesting. Question number 5. Digital literacy is the ability to do the following except letter A. Evaluate a content. Letter B. Utilize a content. Letter C. Wait for the content. Letter D. Create a content. And letter E. Share a content. So the correct answer is letter C. Wait for the content. In digital literacy, you don't wait for the content. Rather, you create it, evaluate, utilize, and share. Question number 6. There are LMS or the learning management system that you can use for educational technology except Letter A, Kahoot. Letter B, Quipper. Letter C, Zoom. Letter D, Schoology. And letter E, the Google Classroom. And the correct answer is letter E. Google Classroom is not a standalone learning management system or LMS, course management system or CMS, or student information system or SIS, but the tool as a one-stop shop for class organization. Question number 7. You are in the middle of a semester in your online course. Which of these strategies will help you know your students to address their learning needs? Letter A, students' feedback. Letter B, all of the above. Letter C, class participation. Letter D, assessments. And the correct answer is letter B. It's all of the above. Because students' feedback, class participation, and assessments are important strategies for a teacher to address the students' needs to equip them for their learning progress. Next question, question number 8. A common form of distance learning in which teaching and learning take place via the internet. Letter A, online learning. Letter B, instructional technology. Letter C, acceptable use policy. And letter D, technical schools. And the correct answer is letter A, online learning. Online learning is education that takes place over the internet. It is often referred to as e-learning among other terms. Question number 9. A learning situation in which the teacher and student are not in the same location. Letter A, distance learning. Letter B, WebQuest. Letter C, accredited. And letter D, dual credit course. And the correct answer is letter A, distance learning. Distance learning is the kind of education that is conducted beyond physical space and time and is aided by technology. Question number 10. Use of someone else's original words or ideas without giving that person credit. Letter A, plagiarism. Letter B, distance education. Letter C, online learning. And letter D, WebQuest. And the correct answer is letter A, plagiarism. Plagiarism is presenting someone else's work or ideas as your own, with or without their consent, by incorporating it into your work without full acknowledgement. So question number 11. Technology concepts include digital and non-digital. What are considered as a technology? Letter A, machining. Letter B, all of the above. Letter C, textiles. Letter D, robotics. And letter E, sports equipment telescopes. And the correct answer is letter B. It's all of the above. Machining refers to a collection of machine-based manufacturing processes. Textile is a flexible material made by creating an interlocking bundle of yarns or threads. Robotics are products of technological advancement, and sports equipment telescope are distance measuring equipment and are used to explore something. Question number 12. Accessible educational or digital resources. Letter A, technology in teaching. Letter B, technology in learning. Letter C, technology as a social media. And letter D, all of the above. And the correct answer is letter B. It's technology in learning. Technology in learning is a technology that provides students with easy to access information, accelerated learning, and fun opportunities to practice what they learn. Question number 13. Means of sending or receiving information such as telephone lines or computer. Letter A, communication. Letter B, information. And letter C, collaboration. And the correct answer is letter A, communication. So communication is the transfer of information from one person to another. It is a way of reaching others by transmitting ideas, feelings, thoughts, facts, and values. Question number 14. It is the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes and anything that makes human labor easier. Letter A, network readiness. Letter B, social media. And letter C, technology. And the correct answer is letter C. It's technology, because social media is the websites and applications that enable users to create and share content or to participate in social networking. And network readiness is a multi-dimensional concept. So, last question, question number 15. How can technology support the learner in an inquiry-based program? Letter A, to operate technological tools or resources. Letter B, to use technology to communicate, solve problems, and create new opportunities. Letter C, to understand and apply social and ethical protocols surrounding the use of technology. Letter D, to understand the functionalities of different technological tools or resources. And letter E, all of the above. So the correct answer is letter E. It's all of the above, because all of the given options are part of the technology advantages that support learner in an inquiry-based program, which helps to develop the learner's inquiry ability becomes more meaningful. And that would be all for today. I hope you learned something.